Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. In this series of episodes, we will be showing you the city of Lublin. That's right, Lublin, the great city east of the Wisła River in Poland, otherwise known as the Vistula River, that is. Lublin's an amazing city. It's really quite a fantastic place to stop off. Absolutely dripping with history and fun. It is the 9th largest city in Poland. It is the capital and center of the Lubelska province. And it's about 170 kilometers southeast of the capital, Warsaw. It was the Polish-Lithuanian Union in 1385 that really put Lublin on the map, on a strategic route between Krakow and Vilnius. The Lublin Parliament of 1569 created an actual union between Lithuania and Poland. It was the Lublin Parliament of 1569 that actually united Lithuania and Poland politically. So we're going to be getting an all-round view of the city. We'll also go to the Royal Castle in Lublin, and we'll check out the Holy Trinity Chapel with some of the most, well, breathtaking frescoes you're going to see anywhere in Europe. We'll stroll through the old town and comment on its captivating Jewish history. Catholics and Jews lived side by side in Lublin in the Lubelski province for hundreds of years. It was a peaceful and fruitful cooperation. And lastly, but not least, we'll head to a onion bread bakery, and we're going to go through the ritual of how you make onion bread, a staple product along with beer in this region. All in all, you're going to find this an extremely rewarding trip to Lublin, and we hope that you'll see it in a light that you've never seen it before. Poland Daily Travel. Why do we do it? We do it for you. We promise you nothing but the best. Lublin, past, present, and future with Poland Daily Travel. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stirring, unforgettable, amazing, incredible, and fantastic edition of Poland Daily Travel. We are in Lublin, one of my favorite places in the entire of Europe, not just in Poland. It's a very special place, and you can see behind me, look at that. That's the old town of Lublin. Boy, this is a historical place, isn't it? And with me is Bogna Bender-Motyka.
Great.
Motyka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she is one of the, we could say one of the leaders of the city in a way, certainly in the cultural area. I'm going to give you that title.
Okay.
You're a legend, you don't even know it, which is even makes you more of a legend.
Right.
Makes you more of a legend.
Okay.
At any rate, we had a great time going around the museum of the countryside, and now we're in the city. And so we have an opportunity to really talk about the city of Lublin and what makes it tick. 340,000 people, right? So it's a rather large city, and that doesn't include the outside environment.
Plus approximately 40,000 students.
40,000 students, which is very interesting. We see, because it is October and the university has just come back into session, you have more than one university. You have the Catholic University of Lublin, you have the University of Lublin.
We have Medical University, and it's like 8, maybe 11 high schools.
Yeah? So education is big here.
Yes, we live because of the education.
Right. And here we are, as we say, as we stand here, if we look off to the east, we can see that there's the border and the Ukraine and Russia beyond and Belarus beyond. So we're close to the eastern border, not only of Poland but of the European Union.
Yes.
It's fun to be in the east.
We are in the biggest city to the border.
This is the biggest city until you get to the border, right? And it's a place, there's a lot of places in the countryside to see in Lubelska. And eventually I hope that we'll explore that. But today it's Lublin. And right now, where are we standing? Why is this place important? Because we're quite high up. There's a lot of wind.
We stand on a tower.
Uh-huh.
A tower is the oldest part of the Lublin Castle.
Uh-huh.
It was built in probably 13th century.
Mm-hmm.
The most interesting building in Lublin, in my opinion, of course, but behind us...
It's the oldest building.
Yes, this is the oldest building.
And behind us
Behind us, we have the old city, and this white building is the church.
right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The owner are Dominicans who came to Lublin in 1230.
1230. Okay.
Yes, and they started to build the history of this city.
So the whole city grows up from this monastery, effectively,
Yes.
from early 1200s. Yeah.
But Lublin was, after that, Lublin was in Jagiellonian time, had its golden years because it was on the way between Kraków and Vilna.
Mm-hmm.
And Jagiełło.
So you would come from Krakow on the coaching road,
Yes.
straight up to what we call Vilnius today, Vilno in Polish, because it's gone back and forth. It's Lithuanian, it's been Polish, it's been Polish and Lithuanian, it's been Russian, it's been many things. Yeah.
Yes, and in this castle were living kids of Władysław Jagiellończyk.
Okay.
And
here.
Right here. And
So
Jan
the kings,
Długosz
princes were here.
Yes, princes. And Jan Długosz was their teacher here.
Okay, and Jan Długosz, for the folks, can you tell a little bit about him?
He was the Polish historian. He wrote the history of Poland from the beginning.
The first one,
first
the first effective history. Jan Długosz
from Krakow.
From Krakow. So this is an incredibly important city, even at that time, because it was on the main coaching road. And we could say, if you wanted to go to Vilnius, Vilno, you had to pass through here from Krakow, which was the capital at that time, in the early days, right?
Yes.
Yeah, before it went to Warsaw.
And after that, Lublin, when you had a union between Poland
and Lithuania.
Yeah. And the act was written also in Lublin. This year we have 45th anniversary of that decree. I don't know how to say that.
Of the what? The union?
The union.
Yeah, the union.
It was
Polish,
written here.
Lithuanian union.
Was written here in Lublin, of course.
The concordat or the agreement was written here.
Agreement, yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
You see?
And we say that Lublin is a place where first European Union was born.
Okay, the first union, European Union, and in the sense that within Europe this was the first effective union. And how long did the Polish and Lithuanian Union or Commonwealth, how long did it last?
Oh my goodness, don't ask me about that.
About 300
please.
years, wasn't it?
It's like that, but
yeah, it was a long time.
It was a long time.
It's like around 300 years, 250.
It was a good time for Poland.
I'm guessing, folks. Yeah.
It was a good time for Poland and for Lithuania.
Yeah.
Because we were safe.
Yeah.
Together. And
it was very extensive. We was talking about how big this country was because it extended from the Baltic, famously,
to the
Black Sea.
To the Black Sea.
Which would have included parts of Romania, Moldova, parts of Ukraine.
Between two seas.
Yeah. And this was a huge area and the greatest continental kingdom. Yeah.
And Lublin was also the place where we had the court for aristocracy. We had two cities in Poland, Piotrków Trybunalski.
Right, and there's an old castle there we must visit one day.
And Lublin. Yeah. Lublin. Lublin was also Trybunalski.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of that, Lublin was growing and growing because it was, of course, also it was a very important place for aristocracy. Probably we had 200 palaces.
All around Lublin. Because we even saw...
They had to stay somewhere.
We saw a palace that is in ruins next to your museum. the Museum of the Countryside. There was another palace. What was the family name?
Krychowski,
Yes.
but it was that palace was from 19th
It's
century.
later, but still it's a symbol of
the
even
past.
the past and that the aristocracy or the gentry flourished here, even up to the Second World War.
But,
Up to the
but
Second
that
World War.
time will
Yeah.
never come back.
Yeah,
We
now
know
that time
that.
is gone. That time is gone.
It's gone.
We only have the remnants of it and what we can learn from those times. And speaking of learning, we're here standing on the top of the oldest building continuous building in Lublin, besides perhaps part of the church, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're standing on the oldest building, looking at the beginnings as well, and the church over there. So you had the church and then the castle keep, I guess.
The church, gates to the Lublin,
Yeah.
the city hall, and our cathedral.
Yeah, there's a bridge down here, and that bridge we go across, and we go right in. There's an archway, and you can go right up. And we're going to show you that later. So stay with us on the next episode of Poland Daily Travel with me, with Bogna. She's the best guide in the world to know about Lublin, as anybody who's seen the previous episodes from her museum, of which she's the director, Museum in the Countryside. So we are looking forward to much more of Lublin, and I hope you like the trailer showing you all the wonderful sights of Lublin that started off the episode. Okay, I'm Will, this is Bogna. We'll be back with more exciting stuff in the next episode from Lublin. Stay tuned to us. Why do we do it? We do it for you, Poland Daily Travel.